What do I eat every day? Eating like a king. Peking duck, 北京烤鹅 crayfish, 小龙虾 淄博 barbecue, 烧烤 legendary 螺蛳粉 My daily eating is kind of the opposite, and I deliberately make it very simple. I apply a few principles to my daily eating, which is clean, balanced, and repetitive. A lot of people don't realize actually eating is more important than exercising in order to get a good shape. And clean is the most important principle of all. By saying clean, I mean less man-made seasoning, less bad fat, and less oil. Let's fast forward and take a closer look at what I mean with these simple principles. A beautiful day always starts with the beautiful sunlight. My puppy doll's name is Wu, and I would usually leave him back sleeping on the bed. Sometimes I do some random stretching, certain relaxing of my body, and a bit core exercise to mainly boost my energy up for the day. So this is a morning drink I will have basically every day, and usually I boil the water to 65 degrees, which is like the perfect temperature for a drink. And you could simply call it a Chinese medicine supplement, food supplement. So basically it helps women and girls with their health, and you'll make your body more comfortable and in a very long-term way. So it's not like anything like medicine, but more like a food supplement there. It's definitely not bad. I get you all get used to it. I do like those styles and patterns here though. It's more of a cultural thing. Like in ancient times, people who do China, they will put this pattern on the China. So it's called Qinghuazi and has a very, very long history. I feel like it's like a great match to my Chinese medicine supplement in the morning. Let's take some fruit also. So I usually will eat some fruits from time to time. Mostly depends on my mood and feeling, and also what fruits I am available of and what I buy recently, whatever. And now here we have a very special fruit. It's called pipa. It's growing on the tree, and small ones on the tree. And I didn't see it in a lot of the markets in the world. I mean, I didn't see it in every country in the world, but I grew up having this type of fruit. Let's try it out. So basically peel it off. It's super fresh. I like all types of fruits, such as durian. A lot of people don't like it, like mango or apple, orange, watermelon. I eat a variety of fruits. Hey, I'm asking you a question. Do you eat the same things every day? Oh, I do. My daily eating routine is simpler than you thought. Because I like to automate repeated process. When I come across things like eating, I'll anatomize it into different parts. Clearly, it's very repetitive work for me, and I would rather make an automation for it. To divide, the relevant part will include going to the groceries, cooking, and planning for a balanced diet, etc. And every one of steps actually takes quite an amount of time if you take out your watch and really record it. So it makes perfect sense to me to plan once and cook the same, and going to the groceries minimized. I will first put the pastas into pot. I do change pastas from time to time to increase a little bit variety. I will put in the chicken broth into my pasta because it's key to the flavor. And I do think it's much healthier than those cheese or whatever. And I also pour likely half of the water together with the chicken broth to make it less salty. And just leave the pot for boiling. I cut the beef in the meantime. You know, as we have just moved into our older house and doing all the renovation work, our daily cooking will be under limited conditions. It's quite hard to cut this beef. I'll have a quarter of the steak when it's like this big, and sometimes I will have a half of it if it's smaller, and it's usually smaller. I got all my beef from Costco and I love them. I usually don't put extra oil to cook beef, as the beef itself has plenty of the oil already. Unless sometimes their quality is not as good, then I made some extra oil that time. I usually get up pretty late and I usually directly take brunch without the breakfast. I love beef. Now I'm just cooking with a non-stick pan, but I also cook sometimes with an iron pan for beef as well. When the beef is done, the pasta is usually ready as well. Usually I cook a simple vegetable each meal for balancing, but today I'll just use an apple instead. Here comes my brunch. Beef for protein, pasta for carb, and apple for fiber. Are you surprised at how simple my meals are? Lack of variety, flavor, or too bored? But it's deliberately to be bored. It's true that it may not work for everyone, but it works perfect for me. There is already too much going on every day that involves your mental stress, and I would like to minimize my decision making as much as possible, as it gives me my mental bandwidth back to better focus on the real important things. And I do think that necessary minimalism helps a lot on deep thinking and focusing. On the flip side, I don't deliberately hold myself back on eating either. I would try new foods and try out new restaurants when hanging out, and I do enjoy good food and fine dining occasionally, such as the Blue Elephant restaurants that you can check out the link here if you are interested. It's the best restaurant I've tried in Thailand, and I really recommend it. A Michelin restaurant, the best valued, and it's like just good. I'm also preparing a video on the El Mahara restaurant, which is that most expensive and famous and under the water aquarium restaurant in Dubai. And if you're interested, stay tuned and let's see if I think it's a ripoff or not. Then I guess I'll see you in the next video.